Yeah, Nico from One Drop Sessions here. I was lucky enough to sit down and reason with Kumar from Raging Fyah during their recent US summer tour supporting their new album, Everlasting. Let's get right into the conversation.
Yeah, man, you don't know. Kumar from Raging Fyah representing One Drop Session. You know, Nico, give thanks for life and all things around, you know. Who you gonna call when you really stumbling? Say who you gonna call when you're searching for a friend? One Drop Sessions, yes. Yes, Nico, Raging Fyah. Give thanks to life, you know.
Talk about what it was like for you guys to go from your independent label, your own like movements, everything that you were doing, you were spending your money on, to joining with VP. What that was like for you guys? Was that like an upliftment, or was that you guys? It was a little stressful. Can you talk about that transition?
Well, it's still kind of fresh.
Yeah,
it's still kind of new because it's only been since August, I think, last 2015 is when we actually signed to VP Dub Rockers, you know?
Yeah.
And then we did the third album with Dub Rockers label. So we're still seeing the fruits and the benefits of actually what, took place, you know?
Yeah.
So, but it's supposed to feel uplifting because, you're getting into a bigger audience, you have a better opportunity, I think, in terms of the machinery that they have built over the years.
For sure.
To actually get your music exposed, to a listing of DJs or maybe college radios servicing it. Independently, we were heading down that road, because 2 years ago when we came to you, Pele and I were trying to actually get the music on the ground, without a label. But it's very hard that way, it's too hard,
Yeah.
It's like you have to be doing it, and then it's expensive as well. So when you sign to a label, it's really sharing, what's happening. So it's really sharing the responsibility and hoping that each party holds up their end of the bargain.
Right.
So yeah.
Right. I want you to talk about how you guys conceptualize. So you sign for VP, or you make this deal with VP. You guys are doing your thing, feeling some sort of motivation that this label, like the biggest distribution company in reggae music, is behind you guys. How'd you come to Everlasting, the new record that's just dropped?
Yeah, well, the new record Everlasting right now, like the name of the album was the last thing that we actually found, but we had the song Everlasting, like going into rehearsals. We rehearsed for about 2 weeks at our studio in Jamaica, and VP said to us that you can have any producer you want to produce this album. Who would it be? Because we produced the first two albums.
Right.
But I think we needed some outside influence to actually, tell us, that, okay, Kumar, I realize your melodies are like this. Okay, Pele, if you played the bass just this way, and it's not really. So we didn't want somebody who was going to boss us around. So we chose Lamar Brown, Riffraff, who is a very good friend of ours, who is Stephen Marley's keyboard player and producer, So, and we all went to school together, So he's really.
You went to school? Oh,
yeah,
wow.
So we're all, schoolmates.
I didn't realize that.
So at the end of the day, it's really just friends making it happen and making the music. So that's what Everlasting. When we started recording the songs, we rehearsed for 2 weeks. Then we went to Tough Gang. We spent 2 weeks there as well, recording all the music.
You recorded everything at Tough Gang?
Yes, and then I went to Big Yard Studios where I did all the vocals for all the songs.
Okay.
So the album took about 2 months. From November up until about January is when we actually finished the album and, mastered the CD. So, well, we give thanks, it was a great process this time around.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So Everlasting's come out to, it seems like it's getting great reviews. You guys debuted on Billboard reggae charts for the first time. I think at number 2, as I recall.
Yeah.
Which is great. Definitely feel like it's some of your stronger work. I wanted to talk about a tune off the record, the tune "Wondering."
I wanna talk to the boss in town, the one who makes the world go round. In case watch the news today. Wonder, have you ever heard a mother's prayer? Look around, don't you see that the times are changing? We're the ones who survive, we recall the memories. Willing to fight, to survive throughout the ages. And from the eyes of a child, the world is watching. How did we get here? Wondering where we went wrong. How did we get here? Wondering where we went wrong. How did we get here? Wondering where we went wrong. How did we get here? Wondering where we went wrong.
The first time I heard that tune, it really stuck out to me. You know, it had this message that I feel like a lot of people right now are asking themselves, how did we get here? How did we get here?
Yeah, because and you see that song, we wrote that song Wandering while we were in Haiti last September 2015. You know, it's like we got invited to play at this Carry Fest. You know, it's like Demar and the guys were in a room and it's like we're all talking about just the fact that Haiti is in such a terrible state.
Right.
I mean, it's the first liberated black nation, since slavery. So they fought for their slavery way before any of us Jamaicans or anybody in the Caribbean. But the tricky story is it was a Jamaican by the name of Bookman who went to Haiti and influenced Toussaint Louverture to actually overthrow the government, which led to the French Revolution down there, where they actually overthrew the French. So I mean, since then, it's like we know what happened, we're aware of what the issue is. But I think asking the question is worth, making it public so people can actually not just check for Haiti, but just check for the world to see if you make a move 200 years ago, it's going to come back and haunt you. It's like in the US now with racism and all these racist talk. I mean, man, you've been oppressing people for 300 years. One day they're going to grow up and they're going to realize, you know what I mean? And so you're going to have to either kill them, which is what's happening in the US, or actually apologize and just let's all live as one, and just try and not do that anymore. So it's really asking the relevant questions to get just provoking thought, really. But that song is really one of our favorite songs on the album as well, because how did we get here? Wondering where we went wrong. We know. We want to talk to the boss in town. Who is the guy who is running everything into chaos? And there's a few of them. We don't want to call them names because they know themselves. But it's just a matter of, making the people aware that there's actually people responsible, So Haiti is just one of many nations, I mean, Papua New Guinea, people reach out to us from Papua New Guinea. They're using our music there to actually, liberate themselves, because they're killing people by the dozens, by the millions. Look, today, 2016, July, in France, there was a serious stupid act. This crazy guy drive with him truck and kill so much people. And I mean, whatever the motive, it's just unwarranted, And how did we get here to be actually? And I mean, you can realize that the world is in trouble now. If you listen to our first album, Judgment Day, is what we were talking about, Judgment Day, 2011, World Crisis, with a song like World Crisis and Karma. When you listen to that record, you realize that it was just gearing the people's minds for what's coming, because it's coming. And everlasting is really what we're promoting now, to say, boy, it's an everlasting journey, and we're willing to take that journey with everybody else. So,
yeah, man.
Man.
Yeah, I gotta just a whole nother tip. I just gotta say at the end where it's like the affirmation for everyone. What I like about life is just, man, I can't tell you. Like personally, it's just
What I like
it's like,
about life is opportunity.
What I like about life is there's beauty in everything.
What I like about life, the fact that I'm living.
What I like about life is enjoying it with the people I love.
What I like about life is reggae music.
What I like about life is it's unpredictable.
What I like about life is people, the human spirit that connects us all together, that makes us all a part of this wonderful world.
Well, what I like about life is natural mystic, and the girl without lipstick.
Well, what I like about life is just being around real people and being productive.
And what I like about life, I'm alive!
Yeah. Ooh, yeah. Ooh,
about Wiki Wacky. Tell me about this festival you guys do down in JA.
Yeah, so Wiki Wacky is every year, December 2nd and 3rd. And it's like our festival. It's like we started when we met you, Nico, 3 years ago. It's like Pele and I were like, yo, we have to, like push ourselves. And Jamaica wasn't really accepting the roots at that moment because there was the Vibes Cartel, who we really love, as an artist. Everybody's addictive, the music is addictive in Jamaica and the culture. So it's like living there is like, so when we started Wiki Wacky, we were like, yo, we have to push roots music. It's like an avant-garde movement. It's not just reggae music, because I was just talking to you earlier about Zach Deputy and actually bringing different peoples like Stick Figure, Fortunate Youth, fusing the children of reggae music, because there's so many people who play reggae music but they don't even realize. Like Magic from Canada just had a big hit with reggae, and I'm saying invite these people, and don't invite them on a stage where they seem like superstars. Invite them on a stage where it seems like we're all having fun on a beach and we're actually pulling the children together, of reggae music. Indonesia, you have Ras Mohammed, you have so many different artists that I watch, and they don't know that I'm watching, but I'm watching everybody because, I'm very, I like to research music, especially reggae music, so, and that influences me how I treat the festival, I don't want to have a festival where it's just roots rocking reggae music, no. I want people to come and bring Brazilian music, Cuban music. It's just a music festival, when you check reggae music, it was influenced by early R&B, Fat Domino and those guys when you think about Jamaican music from ska and coming all the way up. So, it's all connected. So that's the aim. That's the aim of the festival. And this year, we're having Raging Fyah, J-Boog, we inviting a lot of people right now, Kimani Marley, when I get out there. So, it's going to be huge this year. Last year we had Morgan Heritage, Raging Fyah, Jesse Royal, Chronix make an appearance, Kabaka Pyramid. So, it's growing. 3,000, 4,000 people. It's not big. You can camp on the beach. You can get hotel rooms. You know what I mean? So, yeah, travel to Jamaica. Book your tickets early, because it's cheaper.
Raga. Head no comb from morning. Steam chalice in my palm, straight ragamuffin thing, yeah, straight ragamuffin thing. Head no comb from morning, steam chalice in my palm, straight ragamuffin thing, yeah, straight ragamuffin thing.
Is there any other festival on the island that does
Thanks, man.
That's something like that?
Yeah,
that does that.
I'm not sure.
It's not a Sting. It's not.
No, Rebel Salute.
Yeah, it's not Rebel Salute, but that would be bringing artists that are, like a Zach Deputy or.
No.
Nothing.
Raging Fyah is Wiki Wacky is the only festival that actually is that open.
So I gotta ask. I feel like when I was watching you guys tonight, I was struck that it was a very unique performance. One that I haven't seen in Jamaican music, in my limited experience. Do you guys feel like you're doing something revolutionary, something that's never been done before?
Yes. Yeah. And we don't, and it's not a matter of doing any extra work to do it. It's just who we are. And I was just thinking before I went on stage, that it's like who cares? Why are we even trying to enlighten people? Because most people see this battle as lost already, in terms of globalization and just how the world is, and with the big bankers, and with just the fact that, but there's one thing that's sure: time is longer than rope, and the earth has to replenish itself. So if it means that the cleanse is gonna happen where we all have to go just for the earth to survive, then I'm okay with that. So that's why we keep doing it, because we have to play our part, in actually pushing positivity and not supporting just the negative vibe, because it's so easy to be negative. Like 7 o'clock in the morning, you hardly find people who are happy. Everybody wakes up and they're like complaining about, oh, the bread is too hard, oh my god, oh, the orange juice is not real, what I mean? So it's that kind of vibe still.
So, all right, last couple questions. Tour, you guys are on your US tour now.
Yeah.
Going for what, the next month?
Yeah, man.
No, you're good, man. You're good.
Yeah, so the tour, Raging Fyah, we've been on tour. We started in Europe at Zurich. Not Zurich, Summer Jam.
Summer
and then
Jam.
yeah, we did Summer Jam. I did 4 dates in Europe, and then it took us to the United States. Now we started in Virginia, and right now we're in Rhode Island, Boston, and the next day we head to Philly. So it's really good. We were touring 2 months ago with Stick Figure, and that gave us a lot of exposure. So
That was the first
proper US tour.
Yeah.
Yeah. So coming back now as headline act on this tour is really good for the band, So
Yeah, man.
yeah, we look forward to coming back again. I think we'll have to get a bigger venue next time,
I think so,
and keep
yeah,
promoting
I
the
think so.
music.
Yeah, definitely.
Alright.
And in the fall, you guys are in Europe, no? Spain,
Yeah, man, October.
Germany.
Yeah, we're heading to Europe in October and November. Spain,
Alright,
Germany, the UK, and all over. So
Nice. If
should be
people
good.
want to get in touch with you or book you, how do
I
they do that?
mean, well, our booking partners in Europe are Talawa Reggae, and then in the US it's the agency group, Justin. And you can email Raging Fyah, and it will happen the same way. www.ragingfire.com is the website, and it's ragingfire@gmail, and it's Fyah spelled Fyah. Yeah, and then Instagram is just the same thing. You have all of them linked. There's still Raging Fyah, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter. So yeah, man. And the album is available on all the different platforms, Amazon, iTunes. So go get it.
Yeah, man, get it.
Big
Don't
up.
sleep on this one. Well, thank you so much, Kumar. I
Man, no
appreciate it.
problem.
One Drop Sessions.
Tune in every week to One Drop Sessions, Fridays, 8 to 12 p.m. Central European Time or 2 to 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And stay linked with One Drop Sessions on Facebook, as well as yours truly on Twitter, Instagram. Check out past show archives and mixes on SoundCloud and Mixcloud, all at Nico One Drop.